care when I hear my groove. Well, my music's rolling, I'm moving to that kick and swing, and I put Zeppelin.
There it goes.
That was a good one.
Thank you very much. You've been working on it.
Like I was saying, the Jews aren't in charge.
Alrighty. Oh, fuck.
That's going to help him.
I was going to
Good. That wasn't defamatory.
People are like, I'm not going to be famous because I'm talking about the Jews. No, you're not going to be famous because you suck. It's got nothing to do with the Jews.
On my far left.
Oh, my God. At Uncle Luke 2 on Instagram, live from the 405 podcast. You'll love it.
Right on. On my left.
At Mitchell Verzi, at Verzi Triplets, 4 is Lava 2 coming out June 3rd.
Hey, there it is.
Yes, hot show.
No pun intended.
There we go. Yep, June 3rd.
Sweetness. Okay, me, I've got a couple gigs coming up. I'm going to be at the North End. Look, there's a lot of pride shit coming up that I'm going to be on, shows attached. If you're a big homo, come out and see me. I'll tell you some gay jokes.
The Verzis came out and see me.
And
that's pretty good.
And every 10th homo that comes out gets lewd. So there you go. But speaking of... Oh, Jesus Christ. My man, a guest so nice again, we had him on twice. Please welcome the one and only Mr. Mike D'Angelo, everybody. Michael.
Hey.
What's up? How's it hanging, fellas?
Good.
Not as long as we'd like.
Mine doesn't really hang, dude. Unfortunately, I got a poker.
I am.
Apparently Rocha's packing some heat. That's the word on the street.
I mean, look at him. You better be.
He's got big balls.
I'm average. I have
I do have
balls.
big old balls. Yeah, that's the problem. Really,
Yeah,
is I'm self-conscious. The balls, the thighs, and the fingers are so thick that the cock's just like a afterthought.
Are you a grower, not a shower?
Just yeah, kinda. I get yeah. Like right now, you guys would all laugh.
Hey, hang on.
Laugh.
Do you have any shows to promote first? Holy fuck.
Oh, shows. Yeah. I'm at Genghis Cohen on Wednesday.
What's
Fuck
that?
Yeah.
It's on like Fairfax and Melrose. They used to do comedy shows there a while ago, and then they stopped. As every place in LA at one point did comedy.
That line was fucking awesome too, actually.
Yeah. There's it's a pretty good lineup.
It's a really good fucking line.
That's Wednesday, and then I'm doing a yoga show. I'm doing Leon Walker's yoga show.
No shit.
I think next week sometime they're gonna be doing yoga. We're gonna be telling jokes. Last time I did the show, they did yoga. Then they came into another room where we told them jokes. Now they're gonna do yoga while we tell them jokes. And it's me and Chelsea Grow. I don't know if I'm saying her name wrong. We're both gonna be at the same time with microphones, kind of just like. I think we're just. I haven't talked to her yet, but I want to be like, hey, we're just gonna roast people, right? Like, we're just gonna talk shit about people.
Just molest people. Sorry, I don't know why I'm so horny today.
Sorry, Eric. Let it out.
I want to promote Rapid Fire. I am going to show you a link. You can donate. This is a fucking awesome program. Talk about it, brother.
Yeah. Fuck my shows, man. It's all about Rapid Fire. No, for real. That's the main plug. Is we go do shows for the Marines. We go out to the bases, any base really, but we go out to Pendleton a lot, and we go anywhere they want. We're in the field. We do it at the barracks. It rain and snow, whatever, man. We come out. We do the shows for free for them, and everybody's like, oh man, that's fucking awesome, Marine Corps. Thanks for doing that. It's like it's actually way more selfish, man. They're just the best crowds in the world.
Yeah,
you know, it's
fucking amazing.
It's not about them. It's about me. It's such a good time, man. They are the best. I don't want to do anything else. That's all I want to do.
Fuck. And also, it is a non-profit organization, so fuck yeah.
So this podcast. In fact, we're in the red, I believe.
So
anti-profit.
Donate. Donate if you can. If you want to support us, it's fucking awesome.
We're actually this is my new talking point. We're raising money for a van so we can just get on the road. So I'm trying. It sounds like a lot. People are like, you could get a van for less than that. I know, bitch. That don't worry about me and my plans. I'm trying to raise $50,000 that'll get us a van, get it insured for the first year, and get us gas so we can travel across the country.
Damn.
So we're looking for $50,000. So if you're one of those guys, you got like a business, and you're like, man, I got nothing else to do. Do I start hurting children? No. Cut us a check, man. You don't have to.
You're gonna have to do a second fundraiser for the fucking gas for a year.
Exactly.
Let's go, Brandon.
Thank God for Brandon.
Putin's price hike.
Right on. So I wanted you on because I had Connor. We talked a little bit about it, but dude, we did a show not too long ago, and it was a fucking killer lineup. Fanto was hosting, then me, Hendren, Alex. It was incredible. And then you did a fucking hour.
It's crazy.
Congratulations,
Thanks,
man.
It was
Is this third wheel? Or
yeah, we did it
oh, nice.
third wheel. I just now not. It's weird because now I'm on on a podcast talking about it, but we recorded it too. Which, by the way, you guys will have all your sets soon. Con's putting them together. Hopefully I'm going to use that to submit to like Skankfest and shit. Maybe we can all fucking go.
Fuck yeah.
Probably not, but we'll see. But we got the audio for it because what I wanted to do, I'm not trying to do like an album release, like go check out my album, it's live now. I didn't want to do that. I just wanted an album to put on all the platform, like DistroKid, so they could put it everywhere, just so that people who listen to comedy find me. That's it. I don't need everybody to go find it, listen to it, play it, and buy it. I don't need that. But it's just live at Third Wheel.
It's got to have something to show.
Yeah. It's like everybody, just like having content or something out there. Are you on YouTube? It's like, yeah, I'm on Pandora, and you can just go pick it up. It's on fucking Instagram now. Like, you could pick a song to go over a video. You could pick people's stand up to do that shit too.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't know
shit.
that.
Can you jokes?
Do they get paid for it? Probably not.
I mean, if you're getting big enough numbers, anything's possible. But I don't.
I wonder if like Bill Burr, like
They
gets
haven't.
a
Yeah,
cut.
they incentivize creators now. They
Do
make
they?
good money. Yeah.
Yeah.
At least for reviews, like videos. Yeah.
But it came out really fucking good. Hail to Alex Con. If you're recording a special or an album or something, and you need a guy to come in real quick, clean with all of his own gear and set up audio and catch it, do it. That's Alex Con at con.tv.
CONN.
Quite the looker as well.
Yeah, he's ugly.
He does. He looks like a World War II soldier.
Yeah, he does.
Oh my god. Like
does.
a
He's got
perfect
that-
pilot.
Yeah.
He looks like he could have been in Dunkirk.
Yeah.
I didn't watch Dunkirk because I saw a
Dunkirk.
trailer and all the dudes looked alike. I was like, I get it, dude. White dudes are dying.
Yeah. No, but you're 100% right. I watched it. He could fit
Just
right in.
Dudes with brown hair and fucking white skin running.
So, okay, an hour. Wow, that's like that's the beast. The one thing I gotta say too is like most of those ticket sales were like
That was like 99% from dude. So that show was a big surprise. That was like an experiment. I didn't know what was gonna come of that because we put the Skipmo shit up on TikTok about a year ago. And it was the only reason I started putting these monologues up is because I went to my buddy Danny's house and I was like, hey, I need to put like monologues up, character monologues on casting sites. I want to try and get some work. And the ones I had up from the past weren't, they weren't shit. So he recorded them and he's a fucking videographer and he set up the lighting so well that when we went back and watched them, I was like, damn, man, like these look really good. Like the content's all right. Like it's fun. I like it's my bits because I wasn't doing monologues. I was just telling bits as a character. I was like, let's fucking do like 100 of these. Let's just record a bunch of them. We'll hot cut them. We'll keep them all under a minute. It's so easy because it's a minute. You record for 30 minutes fucking around, riffing, talking shit. You get fucking, if I release once a week, so I got videos for fucking the next 6 months if I record for a few minutes with somebody.
Jesus Christ.
So we just put them up all on TikTok and we started getting hits, couple thousand. And then we got some big pops, like 20, 30,000, 40,000. And I was like, oh shit. And then I made an Instagram for it. We got carryover from TikTok and Instagram. Now we got like 13,000 followers on Instagram. And I was like, I put a post up on Instagram one day. I was like, yo, what cities are you guys in? And it started, oh, we're in this. And I was like, yo, we should just see if we can do a LA show. It takes 60 tickets to pack Third Wheel out to the fucking gills. Like, you got to turn people. At 60, it's like, kick someone out. There's too many fucking people in here,
And we had
Especially
to
if
do
Eric's
that.
there.
Yeah. Kick him. Fuck it. You got to do your set in the hallway.
Sorry.
Roll them out.
Now you're down 50.
He got it, the fucking asshole.
And Avery built a stage too, so you can't even trust that. Shout out Avery.
Well, there's the test.
Shout out Avery. He built Third Wheel.
They call him the tester, Eric.
Oh, speaking of fucking Dunkirk, Alex texted me. Yeah, so I didn't know what to expect. We were like, fuck it, let's try and sell the tickets. And then the tickets started rolling in, and week up, it got really busy. And I didn't know. I thought maybe, I was like in the back of my, because a lot of people were saying this too. Danny and it was like, so you're going to do characters for these people? It's like, no, I'm doing stand-up. They're like, well, why not characters? They all know you off your characters. Like, yeah, it's like, that's my content online. It's like if I got into shows or TV, I'd be doing characters. But if you come out to a comedy club, it's because I'm a stand-up. So I was like, no, I'm gonna do my fucking stand-up. That's what I do. That's why I want you to come out. That's why I do the content online, so you'll come see the stand-up. And I was like, I don't know. We'll see how it goes. And I was like, worst case scenario, I just put up all these gangsters and then the crowd hates me. Fuck them, whatever. And these guys, one after another, just fucking, wow. Me and Avery and Danny said the same thing. After Rocha went up, we were all thinking like, damn, I don't know if D'Angelo's going to be able to, like Rocha rang them. Because they were all Mexicans, you know?
Right.
And he rang the bell hard on him. And Fonto did a great job. Everybody did great. And fucking I go up and off the top, like, I'm not super energetic on stage. I can be, but off the top, I started really heavy with energy. And I kept it up the whole fucking show. And it was hot. And there was the first time I had done a set where when I got off, I was sopping wet. Like, all the way to my socks. It was fucking sticky. And it happened, man. That's what I've been doing since I came to LA, was fucking go do a room full of people that love me. And that's how Rapid Fire happened, right? You know, I did a show for them, and I was like, oh, fuck, this is my audience. And now because I got lucky online with Skipmos, man. Fucking cameraman Danny doing good shit.
That's not lucky,
Yeah,
dude.
dude.
I mean,
Go ahead, sorry.
you were consistent for a long time. Like,
Yeah,
you're just
a year.
constantly posting, dude. That's literally all TikTok is. Like, once it knows what you are, it'll just keep pumping you to people, and then
Oh, you're not wrong.
Yep.
That algorithm is so powerful
Yeah.
because it's like, if it doesn't matter what you're putting out, if someone is watching content that is like yours, the algorithm is going to put your shit in front of them.
Yep.
That's great for creators. That's huge. Doesn't matter what the fuck you're doing. It's going to show your shit to people. Even if you're getting whatever, 10 views, it doesn't matter. Your content that would otherwise sit on Instagram fucking doing nothing, which now they're Reels, I guess the algorithm with Reels is a little bit better. But Facebook and all that shit, it kind of sits nowhere and does nothing. Whereas TikTok is like, yo, they analyze this shit. This is kind of like this. Boom, send it over to these fucking people. Because TikTok's about fucking just constant. I don't know about you guys, but I could fucking blow a whole day on TikTok. Easy.
Yeah.
Just lose time.
definitely could as well.
Yeah.
Just on their shit.
That's actually where I start before I start
Then you
watching
would
porn.
blow your brains out.
Yeah, blow a load. I start on TikTok, then I go to porn. That's where I start.
Because they have a huge following in Asia and Japan.
We're big in
And
China, yeah.
Yeah, in China. And you hear about all the nets they have outside the thing where people jump off. And they're all collapsing.
Are you guys gonna go do a show out there?
I would love to.
You fucking should,
They're pretty.
bro.
They're locked down though. They're pretty like locked down. We got to figure out we'd have to look at that one page, our page. But we just started a different page. So because our main page is like more like we got in with like the family challenge end of it. So like if we started posting comedy on there, they would like block it. So they like once they put you in that algorithm, you're kind of trapped in there. But we started a new page for the comedy, and now it's been like pumping it to comedy people.
Now they're really big in the Ukraine.
Yeah.
Wait,
The
so
torture.
you
torture.
That's
two
the only one's
TikTok
bombing.
pages?
Yeah.
Do you have? How do you do that on a phone? So someone else has that on their phone. You can't.
Yeah,
do two
my brother
accounts.
Alex has the main account, and then I have the comedy account.
Because it's not like Instagram where you can create multiple pages. Like TikTok, you get the one.
I mean, I have two.
Really?
I have my personal, and then I have the comedy one.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, you can start another one.
I think I might
You
because
should.
I've been thinking about starting a second one where I do a like much darker shit, like but then again, that's the hard thing about TikTok is I have to bleep a lot of shit on TikTok because Instagram doesn't really give a fuck. TikTok will snatch they'll pull the audio off of it.
Dude, we
That's
got
the fucking perfect idea, though, to just record like 30 minutes of shit and have...
It's so easy, and it spooked me a little bit. It made me nervous because I was like, yo, I can fuck around and do monologues as a character in my buddy's living room for 45 minutes and have enough content for 6 fucking months. But then again, it's like they're all 1 minute short form. So it's like, in a way, you're almost writing for that. You start to write for it.
Yeah.
You start to, and it's like, do I want to be short form comic? And then I realize I am. Like, most of my bits don't relate to each other. Like, I'm not someone who tells a long story for an hour and I bring it all back. Like, that's my shit is like, here's the thing about my cell phone. I was getting my dick sucked at it. Here's another thing. And it just I bounce around everywhere.
But also,
so it doesn't matter.
There's not like a need to be that unless you're doing it like a Netflix special. Like, there's no need to be like a long form story until you're like actually like selling out tickets and stuff, like selling out clubs.
Right.
There's not really any need to build like a traditional hour.
And even then, like going back to like releasing the album was like I personally I support all my friends. I'm glad they're doing it. It looks cool and exciting when it happens, like with big production. But I fucking hate watching stand-up. I hate it. It doesn't look good. I don't want to watch someone stand on. Honestly, if I get too high and watch stand-up, it weirds me the fuck out. It's just a guy on a microphone like, oh, dude. It weirds me out. I don't like it. If I get high and stand in the back of like a comedy club and watch it, I'm not even laughing. I'm like overanalyzing. It just looks so weird to me. Someone talking into a chord and shit.
Are you talking about
Really?
live or watching a special or something?
Live is much different.
Okay.
Live is different.
Gotcha.
But watching video, like people
yeah.
post clips online, I can't watch them. It almost grosses grosses me out. It looks
If it's covered well and there's camera angles everywhere, does it help?
the production does help. Like
Yeah.
if it's a big comic that I know, like Mark Norman is a fucking killer writer. I'll stop for a second to peep his, but even then, I would rather listen to it. I love listening to it, which is one of the reasons I wanted to release an album, because when I first got into comedy, when I first started listening to it, it was on Pandora. I would just listen. I found all these Big J Oakers, all these guys on the East Coast that I'd never fucking heard of. I was listening to their audio, and to this day, when I listen to stand up on I'm imagining the room. I'm thinking of like
Yeah.
a
That's
small
fun.
room.
I think of Skanks for the Memories for that too.
Oh, yeah.
Where it's just like that album is so. I love that album. Just the open up, you Dutch prick.
Yeah.
Like all of that shit. But yeah, I like what you've done in terms of like now we had to turn people away at that show. And I couldn't fucking believe it.
It was wild, man.
I was like, okay, so we'll do the show. And I was like, fuck yeah. I came strictly because of you in the lineup. I was like, this is going to be a great fucking show.
It was,
And
man.
then it was like, there's fucking people here. Like, there's real fucking people here. And I think I told you, I was like, what the fuck did you do? Were you guys handing shit out or what?
It was we didn't fly or anything. It was just off the TikTok and
God.
Instagram, man.
But yeah, you're right, T. There is something about being in the fucking room with a comic that just knows how to beat the fuck out of a room. Like that's why I love watching and following Fanto too.
Dude, he's a fucking crusher, bro. I would. That's another thing I'm trying to do. And every time we do those Marine Corps shows, we're kind of narrowing it down because it's always a new place and we're outside and we don't fucking know what's going on and we got to figure it out when we get there. But eventually, we're gonna record an album there, like in front of the Marines.
Shit.
One time we did one, and we were in like a big auditorium, and it was like very early on, and they were just as hot as all the other ones. And we had a Zoom in the room, and I tried to release that album, but it was so echoey, it sounded like shit. But that's the one. Is if we can get a crowd of Marines and pick up that audio real good.
Oh my god.
You guys should do. I mean,
What do you think about them in their uniforms, not the comedy? That's what he just got
Out of the uniform. Every time we go to a base, he just gets on fucking Grinder and starts
He finds
finding
them-
all the gay Marines.
He fought the PKE meter from Ghostbusters. He gets some guy's cock and the ears fucking go straight up.
It's like a PCR test. He's like, there's a little bit of cock in here somewhere.
Buried the needle.
Queer.
yeah, he did it when we went up to Bakersfield too. Popped you had 14. What are they? You said there's messages, and then what's the other one?
Oh,
Taps?
Bakersfield was a fucking
Yeah.
Oh, there was all kinds of gold in those hills.
Very untouched gold.
Oh fuck! And then you go to Tulare and it's just fucking fool's gold there.
Hell
It's like-
yeah.
On the pyrite, they call it.
It's
Ugh.
cool bringing him to the Marines because the Marines are like, wow, gay people are cool. you can see them when he's on stage because a lot of these guys are young and
Well, how do you miss him? He's
they
huge.
come from the middle. They come from the middle of fucking nowhere, and then they join the Marine Corps, and then the first they never go to a comedy club, been to a comedy club, and then we come out and they're the first time they get experience, and they're like, oh shit, like. Sometimes the first black guys they ever hear tell jokes are the guys that I bring. You know what I mean? They're like, damn, I guess everybody is all right. I guess black people.
I've
know how
always
to
seen
party
pictures
too.
of them.
Yeah, it's wild, man. It's fun.
I wonder if
real.
do you know what Jeremiah Watkins does with stand up on the spot?
Yeah.
He's been just posting one clip a week on his YouTube page. I wonder if that's worthwhile for you doing with rapid fire.
Is he doing YouTube stories or
He's just doing his is stand up on the spot, so it's all improvised stuff. But he's doing just he's just taking clips of other people's set that are in the show, and he'll riff with them, and then just posting that.
Yeah.
But I feel between all the shows that you do and the comics that you have, I'm sure there's enough improv shit between all that stuff that you could maybe post online as
Yeah,
well.
dude, you fucking you hustle.
Well,
Jesus Christ!
Thanks,
you
man.
Work your ass off.
It's my baseline.
Yeah, I
Just
remember
how
the fucking.
honestly, you know what?
working
You know what I
shit.
realized it is. I realized during COVID that it's more of a defense mechanism. If I sit still for too long or I don't work, I'll fucking shoot myself.
Really.
I all my self worth comes from getting shit done. Just
They call him the anti-Sean.
being.
Sean was like Danny in The Shining when you were saying that. His spittle coming out. Fucking steam coming off his head. That terrified him.
Is that the switch?
Yeah, it's when-
In his defense, those things are pretty. Those things are perfect.
he got all that hair. He still just stays inside.
I wish he'd switched to having no heartbeat. All right. That was just mean. Sorry, Sean. I'm drinking out of Sean's glass. He really puts the ass in glass, let me tell you. Sean Rosie, everybody. Drinking out of his special tequila.
No, and I got two. Third Wheel Comedy. I love that room. I love and I hate that room.
Place is great, huh?
Some nights I'll do great there. Other nights I'll walk away like fucking bullshit, cocksucking motherfucker. I still get that way with comedy. I can't fucking.
You're passionate, Eric. That's
I
what
can't.
it is.
I
You care.
hate it. I absolutely.
It's
hate
the curse
that
of caring.
I threw the microphone on the ground there one night.
Did you really?
Fucking Joe Bartnick. Bartnick went up one night and it was like busy. It was fucking packed. It was one of the busiest nights we had. And Joe Bartnick's up and he's just dying, just eating shit up there for like 15 minutes.
Fuck.
And I'm next. And I'm thinking in my head, I'm like, Joe Bartnick opens for fucking Murray. I can't even crack the room. I'll show Joe. And I go up and I like kind of made a joke about Joe in the beginning. I tried to be like, give it up for Joe. Fuck, he tried his best, you know. And then I just ate dick for 10 minutes. I was so mad. I fucking threw the microphone on the ground. I went outside to apologize to Joe. I was like, I'm sorry, man.
do you still get that way though?
Upset?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ragingly pissed.
Yeah. I especially if it's a room that I like. If it's a room that I'm a stranger to and they don't like me, nah. Most rooms don't like me. The Marines like me, so I get that most rooms won't like me. But if it's like that room, like Madness, it's fucking midnight, bro. Like now's your time to like my shit.
Yeah.
And when they don't, yeah, that bothers me. I'm like, what the fuck does it matter? But I also know that a lot of it is like we put up a lot of people who are different, and sometimes the crowd gets all differenty, and it gets fucked up. But that's kind of the nature of it, man.
Oh, fuck
it's kind of
yeah.
part of the game, and that's something I was saying. I'm just so fucking grateful to have a room to work out in. Because I feel like that's everything in LA. Like everybody's trying to get spots or start shows, but if you can find a consistent room where you can go and fucking box in the dark and get cut up, like that's everything. Just a couple times a week. Like I remember when I was like, man, I got to get up if I can get up 2 times a night for the week, fuck, that'd be great. 14 times in a week. I just need to get up 3 times a week, man, in a room that I like. That's the room. Just having a place to go, and I recommend everybody go, man. Just go. Fridays and Saturdays are busy.
I love that room because it is, you can do anything in there. You can do absolutely anything in there. I've gone in there with nothing and just been like, I've got so much shit that I want to work on, and like the one before last, it felt great. I was like, okay, I've got shit that I can run, and then I came in this last time. I was like, fucking bullshit, god fucking damn it, and I like. All the way back to the car because I was parked illegally too.
Oh yeah,
like,
parking on that street's a nightmare. Beware.
I was like, I got a fucking ticket, I bet. So I got to fucking. I'm gonna kill this fucking cop that wrote me a goddamn.
You kicked the cat like in Scrooge.
I think I remember that night. I was like, "Where Rocha go?" And you were just like, you were like, you did your set and you got off stage and you weren't happy. I was like, I don't know, maybe he's just having a bad day. But it was the room that made you upset.
It was both. I was pissed because I couldn't find a spot. You remember? Because I came up to you and I squeezed the fucking, I gave you a big old hug and I was like, sorry, I'm fucking late. I'm fucking parking this motherfucker.
Yeah, it's bad.
And then walked on and then I just fucking, that's how, Fondo had them like fucking prime. Like you can't get a better audience.
He's so good to go up after.
And I went up there and I was still fucking livid. I was like, look at these fucking people. Fuckers.
That's another
like,
thing. If Fonto has a bad set and then I know I'm going up after, and like then I just like if they don't like Fonto, they're not gonna like me at all, bro. At that point, then it's like, all right, no material. Now I just have to make these guys. I have to hurt them in a way, but I don't want to be that way. But it's like if you don't like my buddies, like you're not gonna like me either, man. I'm not gonna try and win you over after you just made my buddy eat dick.
I picked on this Indian guy because remember I don't know
yes,
if you were
no, yes, that was great. That was like 2 nights ago or something, right? That was this weekend. That was fucking great. He wouldn't shut the fuck up, and you just. And so comfortably too. You were just like fucking leaning on the wall and the mic and shit, drinking a beer, and he would pipe up, and you just fucking lean into the mic and fucking eat him, and people would. I can't believe you said that to that Indian dude. Check your watch, motherfucker. Look what time it is.
Oh yeah, he called me fat. And,
Was he heckling?
Yeah.
yeah, and
Well, he's not wrong.
I was just like, oh, well, all right. And I did the same thing I'll do to you. I'll light you up. You think your nose is mashed now? Wait till I'm done with it. You'll be lisping and fucking look like Chuck Liddell too. He'll give you a pug nose. No, it was funny because I said something to him, and he was like, "Yes, well, why don't you try running, fat boy?" And
Oh,
I was
yeah.
like, oh. And I looked at
Please
him.
tell me you said a shitting in the street joke.
I told him, I go, fuck. I told him, I go, all right, if you want to play games, then let's play some games. I was going to let you off with a light chiding. And then I just fucking...
Did you record it or no?
Yeah, but that was the set where I shit on him for a bit, and it went great. Like,
I want to hear that, motherfucker.
I did like 3 hard hits on him, and then he said something back, and it did go well.
Yeah,
and I
he
just
just-
looked at him, I was like, comedy's hard, huh?
Yeah. You said something, nobody laughed. You're like, yeah, comedy's hard, huh?
Sounds like someone's about to bomb Bay.
Fuck, that's good. That kind of shit makes me like. I used to do this thing where I would go slow on purpose on stage, especially like during a late night or a fucking free show crowd. Because if you go real slow, people will heckle you. Like if you just seem
Leave that opening.
Yeah, you give them an opening, they'll heckle you because I want to work on that fucking muscle so hard, but it's almost in order to work on it, you almost have to be caught off guard and be a little bit shook just to get to work on it. If you try to set yourself up or write for it, you're not. What are you gonna do? Write for a heckler? That's
Yeah,
Right.
that's true.
can't do that.
I noticed that with every time I saw Jimmy Jimmy Norton, because his fucking crowds were so wild. He like never left any openings. He would just fucking just blast through kind of everything, like not like uncomfortably, but he just knew not to let too much time hang in the air.
Gotta steamroll
Someone's
him.
gonna yell something.
That was the shitty thing.
so good at that.
Is once I stopped doing crowd work, I wanted to do material, and that was where the room was like, we don't want to watch your material, and I was like, mother.
Be mean to the Indian guy.
And yeah, that was what. And then another comic came outside, and he was like, "Yeah, you should have stuck with that crowd work." And I looked at him and I was like, I'm gonna go. And I looked at him and I know who it is. I can't remember his name, but I was like, the only time I'll ever fucking say this is like, when I see you crush, then I'll listen to you, motherfucker.
Yeah.
But until then, get out of my fucking face. Like, you can say shit to me, any of you guys, because we're close. Fonto, like, I was like, fuck you. Like, I'll follow you. You don't scare me, motherfucker. And we were like, but I love him like that. Like, we talk shit to each other like it. But the only thing about it was, stopping doing crowd work. Because I don't know. I feel like it is a skill, but too, like, I don't want to be all crowd work either.
But it is exciting to when you're in a set that you somehow end up in the crowd work and you're going well and you're in the back of your head, you're like, dude, I haven't even gotten into my fucking material.
Yeah,
that is such a fucking ace in the hole. Oh man.
But I will say sometimes it's hard to, when you go all crowd work and then try to go back to your material, sometimes they don't buy it. They're like, we know that you're like closing us off now. And it's like, you're the show, they're the audience. It's like, you're not like wanting it.
It gets clunky. They're like, oh,
Yes.
you're doing the thing.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
You know who's good at that? Fitzsimmons can seamlessly fucking go in. He's so good at that. He'll do crowd work.
Amir too. Amir K.
Oh yeah.
That he gets me I love watching him open sets up because he's so good at like bullshitting for the first 30 seconds that all of a sudden he's in his material. I'm like, when did he fucking start doing material? How did
Seamless.
you fucking do that?
That's great.
I don't know. Like I said, I love that. It's fun to do, but yeah, just going back into material. But yeah, too, you know, the other markets that you should hit up to are breweries.
Why so? Because people drink it?
They're fucking fantastic. Yeah, we did Telco. I gotta give them a shout out. Telco Brewery. They were fucking amazing. They were in Santa Clarita. I'll get you actually in touch with the guy that does it because they would fucking love you.
Dude, yeah, man.
They really would. Yeah.
I'm always looking for more shows. Dude, I'll go
I told so many conservative jokes and they fucking loved it. And we were told, we were like, look, don't do any political jokes. And I was like, okay, I won't. And I was like, oh, I can't fucking wait. Like, and in my head, I was watching people in the back. Okay, fucking, that's how I'll hit it. That's how I'll hit it. And I had basically did this joke where it was like, if Trump made gay illegal, I was like, I'd be fine. Because I could act straight. Be
Me?
like,
No, I'm a mechanic.
Yeah, no, I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, just
I can
I'm
fix the
doing
ignition
yeah.
on your Honda, bud. I'm
doing
not gay.
security at the CVS. I don't know why you're knocking on my door.
Cock, never heard of her. Who is she?
And then I go, yeah, there's no faggots here, sir, but I'll show you where some are.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's a good one.
Yeah, and they loved it. They absolutely loved it. I had like 2 beers bought from Ed, turned one down. It was like, God damn, because I had to drive. But that's the other thing is now getting too fucked up. Like I've been doing less open mics and more shows, and I fucking love it.
It's great.
I did an open mic yesterday, and I was like, I don't like this.
Like what? Like a slotted?
Yeah, I was like, I fucking hate.
You're
this.
just you sign up for it, and then you realize what you did, and you're like, fuck. I hope everybody else on the slotted is my friends. 'Cause you go into us, especially now. Like I haven't done a slotted in a while, but I remember the last few I did. I was sitting there and like watching everybody else do their sets. I'm like, oh man, I'm never getting booked on any of these guys' shows. Like whoever, if these guys ever run shows or they do something in LA, they're not gonna want me at all.
Oh well, and not only that, but like I'm sitting there and I'm like, okay, and then first thing this chick says when she comes up, okay, what do I want to talk about? And I was
A chick did that? Oh my gosh. That's so unusual.
and it was just like, oh, what the fuck are we doing here?
How fast did she start talking about her mom? How quick did she?
Oh god, no, it was her pussy.
My pussy, my mom.
Yeah, it was her pussy.
There you go.
And it was just like, what? Why are we here? I
Shout-
wanted to start a small coup.
Shout out to all the good female comics too, man. Just because we need good female comics. There's so many bad. There's a ratio, right? Like for every one bad female comic, there's like 10 bad male comics.
Yeah.
But man, when a chick comic is funny, it's like the best thing in the world because they're like you're already a woman. You got all the pussy and you're funny. President, like you could do it. You could fucking take over, bro.
Yeah.
But when you watch chicks go up there, it's watching like a dude bomb. It's like I've seen plenty of dudes not be funny. I don't care. But watching a chick bomb, you're like, you don't have to do this, right? You could fucking do anything else, especially like a really hot one. You're just like, dude. I'm gonna assault you if you don't. Like I want to help you. I want to scare you off. Like you don't need this. I'm gonna save you time.
You're ruining your pussy.
You don't want to fuck comedians. Come on.
Half of them are actors that their managers told them to round off the resume. You should go do stand up.
I hear that.
And you can tell they don't give a shit. They don't want to fucking be there.
It's more
doing it off their
exposure
phone.
for them. That's what
Yeah, exactly.
All it is.
Yeah. It's just a fucking career fucking stone.
My favorite thing is I can literally watch a gay act and be like 10, 9, and just wait until they do a show tune. And I'm like, there you go, honey. Sing on stage. Do your bread and butter, bitch. It's just like, yeah, because you didn't get enough singing in fucking theater class. Let's see it in stand-up. Like,
God.
Every fucking gay stand-up I've seen, just about. There's maybe, I could count them on my fat hand how many I've seen not do it. And I was like, okay, just wait for it. Just wait for it.
Do you ever like guess what what they're gonna sing?
No,
like, he looks like a Beauty and the Beast guy. You just lean over. You're like, this one's gonna do Shrek.
Watch Sweeney Todd. 2 minutes. Give it time. Watch under 3, 20 if it's in 4. Fucking, I don't know. And again, it's not to say that I don't have my own still fucking jokes and shit like that, but it is
You're
just
not singing.
it is. Yeah, I was like, I never want to be one of those gays up there that's just singing.
You're not. That's why everybody likes you. That's your fucking angle.
It's true.
The relatable gay. Tim Dillon and Eric Rocha.
You're different.
Am I?
Yeah. in a good way.
Yeah.
I will say those slotted mics. Every time we go, I text Luke. I'm like, "Are you going to be on this one?" Because like Luke will go under surnames. He'll go like whatever. He'll go under fake names. So I'm like, "Is this you, Luke?" Because I'll sign up for it a bit too. And it's like, because they're miserable. They're like, it's like not
They
even
can
worth
be.
your time.
That's one of the reasons I get really frustrated and I start being a cunt to comics at Third Wheel. Because a lot of, like, sometimes we'll get and I get it. Sometimes we'll have a room that's full and the crowd still sucks. But motherfuckers will go up there and squander that shit. We'll go up there with, like, so what was I going to talk about? Or just
I'm so stoned, I forgot all my jokes.
Oh man, it's like, bro,
I
like
hate that
you want to
shit.
go sign up for a fucking slotted? What are you doing here? Like, don't ruin this fucking room. It's classic shit. When we were doing Comedy Chow before, like guys would talk shit about the room on the sidewalk and then come in and do a set anyway. It's like if you don't want to be here, man, go do a fucking go pay $5 to go up somewhere else, because there's a place for that. And I don't even mean to shit on slotted mics. They were fucking helpful to me when I was doing them, and if I needed to get back up on them, I fucking would if I wanted to. But I'm just grateful for that room, and it fucking pisses me off when people go up there and they're used to doing those. And that's another thing that's interesting is like people go to those fucking slotteds, and what are you expected to do? Sit in the fucking room for an hour, sit the fuck down, and pay attention and not be on your fucking phone and watch people. And then you come to like a show where the crowd's really good, and you're gonna stand in the back and fucking talk while comics are performing.
Yeah.
Ugh.
They don't even stay. They're really like, that seems to be the prevailing attitude. Like, I don't give a shit. I shouldn't have to do any work ever. Like all those slotters, they show up late, they fucking leave in the middle of the. It's just like a fucking. It's like a class in fucking. It's like a study hall. People just come in and out. And shit.
You're gonna make a fool out of you.
They all fucking start late, and like I'm always trying to do. Like I gotta be the fucking better. I'm trying to get there at 9. Fucking thing. It's 9:20, and they're still on deck from the last hour. I'm like, what the fuck, man? Like, let's get some Joe Menente in these motherfuckers. But it's just
Right.
That's a lost art, man.
Well,
It's just
anywhere
like,
with an actual audience too, it's like you bring your A game, like,
Yeah.
or at least you don't pussyfoot around.
This is what I love about you is you'll call comics when you guys have a fucking like a big hot crowd where it's like
you're calling
I'll
like
tell-
reinforcements and shit.
No, I'll hit comics up like, yo, tonight's the night to come by. Come by tonight. Come by.
You put up
tonight.
the bat signal, but it's just a big dick. And
Yeah.
just, like, dick joke.
The third leg.
Everyone, they're walking down the street and they're just like, oh.
Yeah, I don't. I forgot what the fuck I was going to say. No matter.
Well, no, rightfully so.
We're
like,
talking about comics with shit attitudes.
Well, then it's like,
how
dude,
about verses with shit attitudes?
we got 2 of them in this house.
My favorite rap group, VSA.
Well, no, you call comics and the audience is
Straight
like,
out
it's
of
like,
Sherman.
yeah, like that's how it should be, because
Yeah.
like you've vetted them out, so like yeah, they
That's-
they're gonna bring the heat.
Big ass motherfucker
That's what I was
named
gonna
Sean.
say too about people who get up, and when they get up, they're like, what was I want to talk about? Or they're really high. Like, I don't even. My thing is like just. You know, especially like our mic after midnight, like you're guaranteed 3 minutes. If you're on a roll, you're doing good, you're somewhere, you're in the pocket, fucking we'll let it go. It will give you the time. But it's like you got guaranteed 3 minutes. That's not a lot of fucking time.
Nope.
If you want to work on crowd work, go ahead, man. Even though it goes bad 90% of the time, go ahead. Fucking if that's how you fuck up my crowd is by talking to them, I'm for it. That's part of the game. Let's do it. But if you're gonna go up there and not know what you want to talk, like, what are you doing here? You don't have any material that you want to work. Like, I know what that's like to go up with nothing. But even then, I have the starter to an idea to fucking to throw around.
Yeah.
To sit up there and not knowing. That's my biggest thing is I go up with new shit every night. Even though I know it's probably garbage, it's at least a fucking jumping off point. Like have a place to start. That's why I liked Fourth Wall's morning ones, the 11 a.m.
Yep.
The improv one is catch your bomb before noon, and the rest of the day is downhill, man. It's the best.
God.
It just give you a jumping off point. You don't even have to fucking end up where you started. Just go, run.
And those mics are fun too. Like I don't know what it is about those morning mics that, like, just that 11, 12. It is different. It's full, and people are like ready. Like, okay, like they're. I don't know why they're just.
They didn't have to
more
work at a
open-hearted.
shitty
Yeah.
job for 8 hours,
And
and
it's
then
like, fuck me, this is so great.
Third Wheel is getting ready to. They just got another studio. They're taking podcasts out of there, and that's just going to be comedy shows now.
Oh,
and they're going to have a
shit, yeah.
podcast studio on like Cahuenga somewhere. And once they do that, and they're out of there during the day, I think I'm going to do some. I'm gonna do some. I want to do a
Of course you
writer's
will, yeah.
a writer's room where you it's gonna cost, you pay $10, but you come in and we'll get a fucking writing. I'm gonna give a writing prompt. We'll write for like 5 minutes, and then everybody will go around and we'll riff and fuck around with what we wrote, and just every once a week, just fucking come into the writer's room and fuck around and we try to curate the group so it's guys that kind of want to fucking work together, and it's not like a couple of fucking guys you're like, I don't really I don't want to fucking
I got
so
this puppet.
try and do that, but I also
Leave
want
that
to
guitar outside.
Yeah. I also want to do this fucking a riff mic like that, basically a jar of death early on too, because like as a fucking you got all the jobs, the writer, performer, editor, director, you're wearing all the hats. Like if you can early in the day before noon get in a set where you don't get to do any material. You got to like that's a fucking. I feel like that's gold.
Dude, you are gonna make fucking millions just on your because you're funny and your work ethic.
We'll see.
Is like you just work circles around me.
Well, it's the thing. It's not all about work. You also got to know a few Jews, and I don't know any.
Yet.
No, the Jews don't run Hollywood. They don't, man. The gays do, which is why I'm here.
They hate me. I don't. Speaking of which,
Oh,
so
for 2.
I was doing this.
Oh, for Jew.
I did one of those morning mics, and this is what my favorite thing to do is I love to hit up a morning mic on a Sunday, and then I go straight to fucking WeHo.
Your Sundays, I'm so jealous of your fucking Sundays. I'm like, God damn it. I don't come
You
on.
do a
I
morning
almost
mic
came out this
bomb,
Sunday.
and then you go try and pick up dudes.
Oh, I fucking
The rejection's already out of the
and
window.
The only problem is like I was like. I got too drunk. This guy was like, "You want to hook up?" I was like, "Yeah, all right." And then I was like, "Oh man," it's like, I don't know if I can stay hard with this condom on. And he was like, "Well, are you on prep?" And I was like, "No, I'm not." And I was like, well, you have my number."
Did you guys later on fucking?
I think I jerked him off to like leave him like here. There you go. Yeah.
Look
All
at
right,
session prize.
Here's
I gotta
spaces for
go.
lunch.
Cat fair.
Thanks for the mimosas.
Yeah.
It's fun down there on Sundays.
Sorry I stepped on your dog.
Are you going to Pride? My girl's making me go. We're gonna go.
Oh,
I'll
fuck
be
yeah.
down
Are we
there.
going?
Yeah, I'm going.
All right. No, I said, are we going?
I'm going with her. I'll
Can
see
we
you
hold
there.
hands? Will you hold hands for at least one block?
You can you can put your hand between hers and mine.
That takes some of the gay away.
It's like a shield.
God damn.
I go there and I walk around just reading a Playboy in front of everybody. I'm just like, hey, how's everybody going? How's it going? Yeah. It starts on fire. It's like a fucking Dracula with the fucking cross.
I do want to make a creative sign. I don't know what yet, but it's got to be good. You gotta come.
You gonna go like the gay angle, or you gonna go more funny?
I don't even know. I want people to. I want like gay, like hardcore, big fucking gay, like gay dudes that could be straight anytime they want because they're just so mean and masculine to come up and be like, yeah. I want the biggest, strongest gays to be like, I fuck with that dude. You know what I mean?
Like real men suck cock.
Yeah.
Something like
yeah.
that.
Oh, that's it. That's it, dude.
Yeah.
I've never said I was a real man.
Is it a weekend or is it like 9 months now?
She put the date. She gave me the date. Let's see.
I literally can't remember. Is it one weekend?
No, I think it's just
a
one
whole-
day.
June.
It's a whole month out here.
Oh,
Okay,
it's
that's what I
all
figured. Yeah.
Well, they have the
It
main.
used to
the
be like a
main-
weekend.
The day the Verzies were born is when we started.
Well, the main there's the main parade. I think is what, like in the
June
middle.
12th, Sunday,
Yeah.
June 12th.
Middle
is
of the
when we're
month.
going.
Oh, fuck yeah. So yeah, that's where I'll be. And that's what I'm saying. I've been getting booked on a few Pride shows, which I don't know how that's gonna go.
Oh, you know how they're gonna go. I think
They're gonna be
Just
like,
don't get too drunk so you
Yeah.
can have a good
I know,
time.
right?
if past performance is any indicator.
they're gonna be like, why didn't he sing a show tune? That's
Do you have a show tune?
Corey.
gotta
He went to
have
theater
one.
school. He did.
You
Come on,
gotta
you
have
got
one
one.
in the back pocket.
Aladdin.
What? So I don't even know we should tell that story. 'Cause
No,
we,
no,
we
no,
say
no, no.
that. Why?
No.
He doesn't watch this show.
You don't have to name names.
Okay.
What's going on here? I'm confused.
So this
Oh, I can't wait for this. This sounds like it's gonna be good.
comic named Stahl.
Yeah.
Anyways, long story short, I did really well in this room at Schoonerville. And
Is that
this
a fake
comic-
name too?
this
No, it was an old open mic.
Believe it or not, no, that's the real part of it. And this comic came up to me, and this joke was like, it was like my closing bit, and this was the one that I was on Joey's podcast for, because he loved that joke.
Stall.
And so this comic came up to me, and he's like, no, that's a good joke. That's a solid joke. It's a good joke. And I was like, thank you very much. And I didn't like this asshole.
Fuck, I already
anyways.
know who this is. Okay, keep going.
And I was like, yeah, thank you. And I'm like trying to get around this fat cocksucker because I'm like, I don't want to talk to you. And he's like, hey, you know something though? You know what I would do if I were you? And I was like, And that is the just shut the fuck up. The joke is fine. It's fine. And honestly, I'm not going to take a tag from you because I don't like your comedy. You're a nice person, but I hate your fucking comedy. Like, I watch you and I'm like, how the fuck do you get paid doing this? So, this comic came up and he goes, you know what I would do? Because you talk about like Saudi Arabia and stuff. It's like, yeah, you know you should do, you should sing an Aladdin tune, like as your closer. And I was like, and I did one of those Jack Nicholson. Are you out of your fucking mind? Like, out of your fucking mind? I was so like, oh God, you're terrible. You just like, and I just looked at it. I was like, yeah, are you fucking? And I just went, I gotta go. And I walked around it, and I've never really talked to him. So I just treated him like shit now. We're in the same room. He might say hello. He might not. I never say hello back.
He'd be nice enough to say hello, I think.
And it's just like, shut the fuck up. Like, oh,
Feedback is hard to take, even when it's from someone that you like. It's just like, fucking, I don't need that. You know what gets me? Like, how you guys deal with feedback? How do you?
I love it, especially, I'm the opposite. I love when someone just did that to me at Fourth Wall the other day. The fucking tag this guy gave me for my thing, it was like, I did like pretty good too. It's just like shit that I riffed off of. And he tried to like help me after, and I was like, it's like when you read.
You don't love it like it helped you. You love it like it's.
I love it like I love The Room. Like this, the Schadenfreude of it. Like fucking when somebody gives you a really bad script, like somebody wants you to read their script, and it's fucking horrible. I love it. I fucking love. I take a perverse joy, and people will come and give me these horrendous texts. I'm like, oh yeah, that's fucking great, man. Thanks. I'm gonna open it. I pretend I'm writing it down and shit. I'm just like, you're an asshole. Is what I'm like. I love it.
How about
I'm
you?
not as exposed as him, so I don't get it as much. But when I do, I love them. I'm the opposite. I fucking crack up.
I don't mind it. I'll do. It depends on who it's from. Because if it's shitty, I fucking love that as well. I will take the shitty feedback all the way, and I'll like even encourage it. I'll be like, "Oh, that's great." But yeah, if it's from like Rocha or you guys, I would be like, I would take it seriously.
I gotta say, I've never gotten a tag that I'm like, fuck yeah, I'm gonna use that. I've never gotten one that I'm gonna use it, which is weird because sometimes I'll see comics and I'll see them and I'll be like, oh, I should, but then I think about, I'm like, nah, I won't. I'm not gonna tell them because when people tell me, I'm like, no,
really?
Thanks.
So okay,
some people like you have to know which comics like it.
You know what else gets me too?
If you gave me one, I would. If you did, because you know my style though, like that, and the only ones I've really taken and ran with were from you.
Oh.
Like I hate.
Here's
you.
another thing too: is when you're up, when I'm up there,
When you see a pearl on the sidewalk, you pick it up.
Oh God. Yeah, put it in your fucking coin purse in your throat.
That's right. That's where I got them all from. I give out a lot.
A clam.
I can't stand when people will and it sucks too because like I would want someone to tell me this, but when people come to me and they're like, hey, just so you know, that joke you're telling, so and so has a joke like that. That fucking on one side I'm like, oh man, that is kind of good because like I don't want to seem like I'm telling other people's jokes. But on the other hand, it's like, fuck you. This is real. This really happened to me, motherfucker. I don't care if Doug Stanhope has a story about this as well. That I have one too, motherfucker. We're all talking about heartbreak, getting our dick sucked, and playing Nintendo. Like we're all talking about the same shit, anyways. It bothers me. You know what I'm saying? Hey, just so you know, someone else has a Tinder joke. No, don't tell me that. Just look at me like I'm a hack and leave me alone. That's all. You do, because I'm gonna do that to you. I'm just gonna go, oh, he doesn't know he's hacked. Just do that to me.
Unless it's verbatim and it's like you're stealing the whole fucking bit. It's like there's only so many things you can talk about.
Yeah.
No, that's not what he said, Mitchell. Look at him like a hack and fucking leave him alone.
I've only had it happen like twice, but it was like a story that I was telling about something, and someone was like, "Hey, just so you know, this fucking comic tells a story like that." Fucking, I don't care. I don't care.
I was at a show one time in New York when my ex was there, and he started heckling.
Really?
And I was like, and I literally just scooted my chair away from him, and he was like, why are you so far away?
Oh. I had that happen once too. The chick I was dating, I was ready to kill her. I was like fucking De Niro and fucking Jackie Brown's like starting up, bitch. I was like ready to fucking. She was hot too. I was so pissed. I was like, shut the fuck up. I was ready to kill her.
That's rough.
Fucker. Yeah, that's
There's
a bad,
nothing
that's a
bad-
bad spot to be in.
There's nothing better though when you're a comic on stage and there's a hot girl that's heckling during a show. You're like, oh, I'm gonna make you cry. You're gonna cry and you're gonna be gone in about 3 minutes.
I've had that where I'm like, oh, you fucking bitch, I'm gonna kill you. Like,
That's another hard thing for me to do is to give an equal heckle because like you can really easily fucking make that crowd go, oh, you're a dick.
Yeah.
You get into them too hard. It's so hard for me
It's a
to be
sensitive
like
chemistry.
to be hey fucking that's crazy because you're stupid. I have to be like what fucking where's your dad at right now? I immediately like how can I fucking make this person be really really mad?
Scorched earth.
I almost like I take it as like working in comedy clubs. I've learned better, so I should know better that like most people are just having a good time. They're drunk. Nobody is trying to fuck you up. Most people they're too drunk or they think they're helping or they're just trying to be funny.
Or they want to be part of the show.
But to me, it's like, yo, if you're talking during my set or you heckle me, you interrupt me, I want you now come up on stage and fight me. Like now I'm gonna try and get you so mad that you come up here and I get to hit you. Like that. That's where my knee jerk is like, oh, dude, I bet I could upset you enough that you come up here and then I have to defend myself. But
that's so
now this
weird.
is gonna be used in a court case against me.
So, complete opposite. Sometimes I go too hard on the guys, but if a woman heckles me, oh, I love it. Because
That's my favorite thing to watch from you.
I can shut that bitch down. So, and it's so funny because I'm not condescending. Like I'm like, you're a fucking asshole. Like I'm not gonna call you a cunt because you're not a cunt to me. You're an asshole. Like,
Right.
I see you as an equal, as a purveyor of dick.
I've always been like, yeah.
Oh.
I feel the same way about like chicks. It's too easy to call someone whatever their specific thing is. It's like, no, you're just the general shithead that everyone should fall into.
Well,
Now-
it's great
We're so
watching.
progressive, Eric.
Well, I love
job.
watching Rocha with women because it's like the majority of the time they don't know he's gay,
Yep.
Right.
so they don't understand that he has no skin in the
Even
game
if he's
whatsoever.
talking about it, they're so drunk.
Yeah,
don't
they
even
literally
fucking
don't know.
Yeah, for real. I know. I totally see that.
But he's
He's got a lot of skin in the game. Sorry.
Stretch marks.
But he's
Some people like that. Not us.
I was gonna say, so I wait till I separate her hand from yours on that pride.
But he's the same fucking way to just girls that he meets in general. Like if they're fucking sassy with him just off the bat because they think he's trying to fuck them.
I'll tell you right now, though.
It's happened a couple times.
Well, it happened 3 days ago. When,
Yes.
Kelsey, we'll shout out Kelsey. Kelsey, yay! We love Kelsey. I love Kelsey.
She's a good kid. Great laugher. Good audience member.
Absolutely. She had two friends with her that were really, really nice. They were nice girls. She had one chick in the white, and I hated this bitch. The minute I saw her, I was like, oh, you're pretty. And like, this is everybody. Like, they're like just standing there, and she's like,
Standoffish.
I don't know
immediately.
who she was. She was with this other guy, and he was excited because he was getting attention, and it was cute because she was like,
I'll tell you
was
after.
it? Oh, okay. You can say it on camera.
The guy was J Bob or whatever the fuck you call him. I don't know. It was the first time I met her. Yeah.
Anyway, this fucking bitch. We're all standing there talking, and she just goes.
Yeah,
And I was like, really? What are we in 4th grade, you stupid bitch? Like,
no, it's because she
you
was.
can't go in there, you stupid bitch.
It was,
Like,
it was literally because
Crane. No one else got that.
It was
right.
literally because nobody else was paying attention to her. Like
Oh,
the
yeah.
entire conversation was happening, and she no one.
and
like
it
she just
wasn't
reverted
about
back to
her.
fucking-
It wasn't about her, and she was pretty. She looked good, okay? She looked fucking good.
See, those are the ones I pick off too. When I see
Yeah.
girls I behave, I'm like, hey, you want to just fucking go around behind the dumpster real quick and be
Good,
weird?
Yeah, and hit her and then leave her there. You're about 8.5.
No, I know.
Who was it?
Well, dude, and I learned apparently. So the guy she was with, he likes her, but he's waiting till he's married to have
Oh,
sex.
good.
And he's trying to like charm his way.
Oh, good. That's so good.
He's like trying to charm his way into this girl liking him, but she knows he likes him, and she doesn't give a fuck about him. So
Of
she's
course
literally
not. Why
just
would
using.
you, honey? You got that pussy. It's yours. It's yours
The
and
world is
nobody
yours.
else's.
The wor-
And you know what? When you turn 40, I'm talking to you now, you bitch. When you turn 40 and that fucking pussy doesn't look as good as it used to.
After you dated
I want you
Tyrone
to-
for 2 years.
I want you to remember that we all age, bitch. We all crack. Take a look at your Christmas.
He's 27.
future.
Look at him.
You better better wear it out while it's in style,
I'm
bitch.
22, bitch, this week. Just fucking, I hate.
But dude, she's just literally sucking all the attention and resources out of this dude, and I feel so bad, but it's also the guy's fault for not
Good, yeah,
recognizing
you
that.
stupid.
Yeah, that's kind of some
motherfucker.
dude's lane.
Yeah, that's 100%
a lot of
this
lanes.
dude.
You're
They
like,
live in the friend zone.
Yep, that's it. That's
Yeah.
exactly
Permanent
this
residence.
Dude. Yeah.
Let's talk to the mayor of the Friends of Mitchell.
Boy, I've had some sim tendencies.
Life-appointed mayor of Friends Zone.
Don't get me wrong.
How's the taxes there?
I'm guilty as well.
You get tax breaks for that?
Yeah. In the friend zone.
I'm a dependent. That's why. Yeah.
Mayor Mitch, he's up for re-election this year, so vote for him.
Ask not what we can do for these ladies. Ask what we're going to do for all these really pretty ladies.
4 score and 7 years ago, they're all soaked. I knew he was going to do that one.
They're,
Like a
they're all
Gallagher
in-
concert. The
They're all
plastic.
in ponchos.
I bet you guys are a lot of help when he goes out, though, huh?
Just 3 incels going out. Yep.
Chasing pussy's overrated, man. You got to pick off the weak ones.
Thank you. That's why you're on this show.
Yeah, you
I
gotta,
go for the fat.
Dude, if I was a vampire, I'd kill so many chicks.
Oh, God.
dude.
I do, and I'm not a vampire. No, I'm just kidding.
The you know what's crazy is the old, not even crazy, but it's interesting, especially now being in a relationship. It kind of sucks, but the older I get, the more I understand. Like, especially in a social setting, when you watch women amongst like that fucking that shit, you're like, oh man, you just fucking you just want it. You don't know how to ask for it. Like that, it's you're watching all these telltale signs, and it's like they set themselves up. It's weird because they want it, they don't know how to ask for it, and then when you ask for it, it flips a different switch. It's like you guys, you're like a Rubik's cube that doesn't work. You can't ever solve it. It fucking changes every time you switch it.
See, and I don't know what it is because, like, I want to make a sketch with you about something. I was in WeHo and I budget out my WeHo. There's like, okay, I'll tip this, but this is strictly money for Go-Go Boys. And I know because I put it in one of my breast pockets. Usually one closest to my heart. And in my
It's
head,
one that's always
like,
pulsating. Is there a timpani drum going off? Oh, it's Eric jogged here. All the money's flying out of it. Hey, look at this guy.
all the presidents have fucking bruises and black eyes. And it's so funny because some of my friends are Go-Go Boys, and it's so true. I'm like, why do they hate straight people down here? Like, they don't fucking want
Really?
any straight people down there. And I was like, what the fuck is going on? And I get it now. At first I was like, oh, these are the same people that are bitching for equality, yet once you get some
wanna
people
be
down
off on
there,
their
then
own.
they're like, no, we need our own spot. This is what it is. So Uncle Eric's got his fucking money, right, to put in this Go-Go Boys fucking underwear. And there was just a river of bitches that were like, oh my God. And I was like, I had my dollar and I was literally, and the Go-Go Boys like, come on. And I was like, I can't reach it. I can't make it. And I had the dollar. And this chick was like, woo, woo. And I was like, move, you fucking hole. Just let me at his ass. And he was like shaking, like grab on her. And I was like, I want to, but I can't. I'm not going to make it. And I literally was like, fuck it, I'll go to the other
bitches
Go-Go.
are drunk having a good time.
Yeah, I'll go by the Go-Go Boy by the fireplace. And I gave my money to him. And I looked over, and I'm not kidding, one of those Go-Go Boys was just looking, like, not even dancing.
Just mean mugging the girls.
Oh, my God. And I was like, oh, shit. And then one of these bitches, this fat fucking white bitch, just gets up on a pole, and she's like, yeah.
Oh, Christ. Get down, Peg.
And
Fucking moorings coming out of the ceiling.
all...
I just had those screws replaced.
All the Mexicans are like, it's not made to hold that big bitch right there. You got to come down,
You
honey.
lift out the anchors.
Chica, aquí. And they've got like spam. Smell. Free spam.
They got sawdust in their eyes. Plaster.
So that's one reason. is all of these fucking bitches don't know how to act. Like, because and again,
It's not your turf, whore.
it's kind of that way, dude. Because these go-go boys are there to shake their ass and get money.
Especially from old queens. Those guys are rich.
Yeah, and,
That's
that,
they
and
want.
like I said, I've got money budgeted. Like, yeah, if it's kind of like a street performance. If a fucking go-go boy or go-go girl makes you look, you owe her $1.
Right.
Like, if you're really like looking like like I do. No. So yeah, like there's money for that, but the other thing that I realized too, like there were these straight guys there, and one guy like knocked on my door, and I was in my Honda Civic, and he's like, Uber? And I go, no. And he goes, get the fuck out of here.
To you?
Yeah, and I looked at him and I go, fuck off. This is my turf, dude. And like the girl's like, come on, let's go. He's all, fuck you. What are you gonna do? And I was like, oh,
Jesus Christ,
God.
really?
I just kept going, yeah.
You gotta get
Dude.
some. You gotta get some bear mace.
There's like, well, and he wasn't even gay though.
You get them at Big 5, 2 for $40.
2 for 40.
Big old cans of bear
I
mace.
gotta go. Fuck that. Like, I'd rather have a limp. But it was so weird because like the chicks I get and the dudes get kind of hostile there, and it's kind of odd. Like I definitely saw what that shit was about though. Was a lot of these bitches, they come there and they just love that attention, and like they get really handsy with it. One chick I saw her squeeze this guy's dick. Because he had a hog on him, and that was kind of his thing. Is he was shaking it around, and then he'd kneel down, and you could put $1 in, and she fucking puts a $1 in, and she squeezes his dick like hard, and he like jumps
Jesus
back,
Christ.
and he's like, whoa, 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 and I was just like, what the fuck is going on here?
Oh, dude, I work at a vineyard in Malibu. I think we all know that. All the time.
Really?
Literally all the time.
They grab your
Squeezing
dick?
your dick?
At least my ass. But I had a buddy that I did a tour with the other day. He got his balls cupped. Just some Latino woman just grabbed his
how
balls.
unfortunate, this poor man.
Yeah, it sounds awful.
No, she was
yeah.
she was
How'd
in
you
her
get over it?
She was in her 50s.
My dick's
Like,
getting all limp just thinking about it.
But dude, it's like
Michelle
like
Pfeiffer's in her 50s. She can grab my dick and balls.
but if it was reversed, it was like guy would go to jail immediately.
For
Like
sure.
they
Oh, yeah,
think they can do
absolutely.
whatever the fuck they want,
Yeah.
and it's like I'm not gonna really say anything because I'm trying to get a tip. Like I'm trying to get fucking money. But like, yeah, you're like fucking grabbing me.
For you, they'd squeeze your tongue.
Oh boy, dick.
What?
That's why I get them wet.
All right, ladies, let me put pineapple in each of your twats, and I'm gonna lick it out. Jesus, that was creative but filthy.
But no, if you leave a group of
I think
girls,
that would work.
if you leave a group of
Pineapple
girls to be
and puss.
drunk and do whatever they want, they will like literally just
Oh
be
yeah,
exactly like that.
You ask bartenders, fucking 4 out of 5 dentists would agree, bro.
Yep.
Women are the worst drunks. Bartenders would rather deal with drunk men than drunk women.
Yeah, because guys when they're drunk, it's like, all right, maybe a fight. That's about it. But like otherwise, it's like, dude, the women will go full Karen. They'll fucking throw shit.
I think men also, and not all of us. There are some real monsters out there, but most men have like they're aware of like the responsibility that's on their shoulders at all times. Even if you're hammered, shit faced drunk, there is something ingrained in you. Most men, where you know you're accountable at some point, which is why when guys get drunk and use that excuse, that's like the weakest shit ever to me. When a guy, oh, I was fucking hammered. Oh, you're a fucking, you need to be shot in the head. Like, there should always be something in the back of your head, where you are accountable for what's going on in the room, in public, and around other people.
Yes.
It's just like when you're somewhere and someone's being a shithead to like a bully or something. Whether you say something or step in or not, there is something in the back of your head that lights up. There's something that lights up when that shit's going on. Women don't have that. Now, women have like the caring thing. Someone falls and gets hurt. Women, they care and compassion.
Yeah.
But like when there's trouble, women don't spark up like, I might have to handle this, or I might have to step in, or me and a couple of guys might have to take care of this. Like,
Or they make it worse.
yeah, a man, when shit starts to go down, a man will slightly sober up. Like, he'll still be drunk, but he'll slightly sober up a bit with that instinct of, like, I might have to fucking hold up my weight and someone else's in a second. You know what I mean? Women don't have have that. They just fucking keep going. There's no they don't get hit in the mouth a lot. You know what I
Or
mean?
sometimes they'll go, my boyfriend will kick your ass, and you're like, oh, what the fuck? Don't drag me into this.
Yeah,
Dude,
get the fuck outta here.
that shit's happened before where this girl's like, Eric, can you believe the way this guy's talking to me? And I'm like, wait till he starts hitting you and I'm not here. Boy, you're really going to be upset.
Unless it was Sean, then Eric would fly into battle, protect his property.
I know.
I gotcha.
Tongue first.
But no,
They knocked him out. Oh boy. He's supposed to give him mouth to mouth, I think. Mouth to mouth.
I got
You just see his little fucking shoes get dragged into a dark room, a broom closet.
It's a little lonely switch in the street light.
What are you doing? Oh!
It's like my favorite sound in the world.
Oh shit! Oh, what a noise! I might keep that for a sound pad. Like
It's a lot of sound bites on TikTok. Like it'll be they use it in the strangest ways where there'll be like some legit shit going on in the video. Someone will be like explaining how to like plug in your refrigerator and set the clock on a smart fridge, and in the background that and then you're like, what the fuck am I watching? How did they do? They're just fucking with the algorithm. They're just trying to play with it.
It sounds like John Lovett's going. The Critic. Anybody that's seen it, I'll give you $1.
It stinks.
Yeah. But yeah, I think that gays don't know how to handle that. Like, I've been around you guys a lot with women, and I'm like, is this normal? And you guys have always been like, mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, a lot of men put up with it too.
This is
It's
what
like,
it-
yeah, okay.
Yeah, because again, like you said, just fucking, it's she's having fun. She's having fun. So you guys have so much patience, and then like gays though, we're not used to that. Like,
It's just great. You guys have all the power. It's like, oh, I don't care about this bitch at all.
Yeah,
Like, I don't care at all.
throw this bitch out by her hair, like like Casino.
Use your hand to open the fucking door.
Throw her in the alley. Just say she got hit by a car. No, I think she went somewhere else. She must have went across the street. I'm gonna do all of fucking Casino's lines in a fucking Valley
Gay
Girls.
Nikki.
I want to do it's another thing I want to do at Third Wheel during the daytime. I want to go out like on the town one night a week and just try and find women that are like pretty drunk, but find women that are like, you know, the classic fucking get all the attention and just kind of be in the wings of it, you know? And when they start telling a story that sucks, just be like, hey, your story? Like, it's good, but it could be better. And hey, I want to help you. And give them a card. Be like, listen, I run an open mic during the day at noon. Your stories suck, and none of these dudes are going to tell you that they suck. If you want to get better, you want to sound more intelligent, because in a few years, this shit's going to start to fade, and you won't have nobody's critiquing your stories because they want their dick sucked.
Yeah.
But if you come here on Thursdays at 2:00, we'll help you get better at talking and telling stories. I want to do that. I want to do it. Oh, it's not for comics. It's just for chicks that are hot. No one told them their stories suck.
You should have a big letter D or like a certificate and be like, hey, for your story, that story is a D. It's a shitty story. Congratulations. And then you can have like a little thing that like applauds, like, yeah, congratulations on the third shitty story.
Do one of those little poppers. A little bit of confetti comes out.
Hey, we got a shitty story here.
They call this confetti.
That'd be a good TikTok page. It's just dudes going out to bars, stopping chicks, be like, hey, this story sucks.
Pop confetti.
You'd be out of them pretty quick.
Refill. Confetti refills.
I've listened to a lot of them.
Boy, you're sitting on a lot of that fucking.
Oh, yeah. Detail City. With no end and no point. Just trapped it like in that room in THX 1138. Just that white fucking room that Robert fucking Duvall's lost in. It feels like. It's a niche reference, but it's good. If you ever seen it.
There was so much, and I couldn't believe it because I had never been there before, and I had said I've never been here. Yeah.
So then I call.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
And then I call my mom. The fucking mom has to get, or the sister, every fucking story.
And she said, why don't you call Shirley? And this is who Shirley is. Shirley, you're like, oh, no. We're introducing another character towards the end of the hour.
And she's worse than you.
Yeah, a lot of women don't get the honesty. That's the thing.
Yeah, they don't.
do
Someone wants
not
to
get
deal
the
with it.
honesty.
That's half of why my relationship with my girlfriend struggles, because I'm honest with her. Very honest
But
with
they
her.
need it. They need it because nobody else gives it to them in life.
Yeah, it's kind of a double-edged sword, though, if you're super honest with them, because, like, at first they don't like it. But then they start to appreciate it, and you're like, oh, fuck, I'm stuck with you. Like, because no one's ever done this for you, so now it shows how much I really care. Now it's real.
Maybe part of them likes it, though, because it's a challenge. A little bit. Like, it challenges them to be, like, a better storyteller, or, like, that when somebody challenges them, they kind of like that. I
They
think.
kind of put them in a space where they're like, no one has ever called them on
Exactly,
that.
yeah,
No one's
yeah.
called
They find
them
that
on it.
interesting.
Well, they don't want to push over too.
The only
Yeah.
thing
Yeah,
that
that too.
I will say this, too. There's a lot of gays that think they should do comedy. And I'm like, they're like, I should do comedy. I'm told that I should be. And I'm like, I'm funny. I'm just not funny on the stage. And I'm like, then you shouldn't do comedy.
Yeah.
And they're like, no, but like I've been told. And I'm like, I just put $1 in. I don't need to hear what you have to say.
I used
You
to-
don't want to see me naked, and I don't want to hear your ideas. Like, tit for tat here. Like, just shake your ass in front of me, and we're golden.
Are any of those go-go boys, like, straight? Like, gay for pay kind of shit?
Oh, some of them are.
Yeah?
But they're trying to weed them out, too.
Oh,
like
really?
they don't like switches. They're like, you drink the water, or you fucking.
Exactly. Here's a dick. Now, there's other fucking go-go boys.
Do you think Dan gets shit for
I
that?
was gonna say, doesn't Dan work at Pump?
Yeah, he does.
Dan gets shit all the time.
Does he?
That's why I feel bad for him, because people... but he doesn't throw it out there like you would think.
He's also
Yeah.
bartending. He's not like a
Yeah,
go-go
I was
dancer.
gonna say, like, he...
Oh, he's a bartender there.
Yeah, he's not a go-go dancer.
Damn, Dan's fucking rich.
So that's
Yeah.
why it's like, yeah, and Pump's not like, Pump has female bartenders, it's got male bartenders, it's, so, I don't know, like there's
You
one.
can't get everybody out of there.
No, and my only thing is like there's a gay bartender. I'll go see him like on Sundays every once in a while, and there's like other gay bartenders that just fucking, there's one that's just a fucking mouth, and I'm just like, shut the fuck up. And he's just like somebody would be like, yeah, could I get a Corona? Could I get a lime for that? And like trying, he goes, oh, be careful when you jam it in all at once. Not everybody can take it, but I can.
Oh, right, that
And I'm
guy.
just like, ugh. I'm like shaking just drink my beer and fucking spit it in your
It's like the
face.
guy at the water cooler that you don't want to talk to. You know, just always making up shitty stories.
I never thought about the equivalent for the gay dude equivalent of like the chick that will fuck you behind the dumpster on break. You know?
Yeah, and it's just
It's
like,
I fucking don't like cold fries.
yeah, exactly. I like kinky guys like that are like nasty, but like in a way that's like fun.
Can we play a little bit of chess first?
Yeah, don't brag to me how fucking kinky this is gonna be. Just be like, yeah, we should fuck. Yeah, cool. Like then, okay, that's great. You know, don't brag to me like, you couldn't handle me, and I'm like, oh well, I'll punch you in the back of the head. How's that? Like, that way,
I have something for shit that can't be handled.
And you'll wake up somewhere where you don't know where you are. And no one can hear you.
we'll get rid of that spleen, bud. I'll handle you.
I had one weird fucking. It was this weekend. Stop that.
Sorry.
This guy called me over and he was like, I'm into role play, and I was like, okay, it's fine. And
He breaks out a pack of Hawaiian rolls. I'm sorry, I couldn't help it. They're so sweet. They're good.
I liked it.
I had a meaner one, but I'm like,
Do it. What was it?
I was gonna say, you roll like you're that ball in Indiana Jones, and he runs from you.
Down the stairwell. What?
Terrible.
What are you doing? Oh, I like the music.
Can you put up the spider webs?
Can you wear this Harrison Ford mask?
Where's all those little Indian men in the little thongs? I've only you spoke Habisu.
Hey, don't you guys all work at Trunks? And they're like, yeah, he's banging us, dude. What are you doing? We're just blowing darts.
So what'd you do to him with the rolls?
So, he was like, I like to be submissive. I was like, okay, that's fine. And I'm at a point now where I don't mind it. Like, I'm not into it, but I'm very comfortable with being like bossing somebody around. And it's so odd, but I'm like, okay, like this is what gets you off.
Yeah.
And I'm like, it took me a while to be like, oh, this is weird. Now I'm like, okay, this is what gets you off. I think I know how to do this.
I know that code.
Right?
Up, down, left, right. You're a piece of shit. Pick up all this fucking ice
Contra.
with your mouth, motherfucker.
It's similar to that. He's like, oh, no, you're not going to hold my hands behind my back, are you? And I was like, lay on the bed. And one point I go, don't fucking look at me. Did I say to fucking look at me?
And you go, ooh, this is fun.
Oh, it was.
I can do that if I'm drunk. Yeah, I'm not good at it. If I'm drunk, I can get into it, but it's not my thing. But so many fucking chicks love that.
Like it
Out here, they're all insecure fucking girls that had some kind of daddy issues, and they love rough.
Yeah.
That kind of role play. I don't really like it, but I can't do
it's
it.
Like it's like writing for that room. You start to get good at it. You're like, fuck, now I need dirty talk. Now I have to do that.
It's part of your repertoire.
It's a weird thing because like it took me a while to learn how to do it, and then I'm like, oh, you do it as a means to. That's what they're getting off on. I was
I'm doing
like,
it for that, not for me.
Because I was like, oh shit, okay. And then like I was like, he was like, I'm just a dirty little. And I was like, are you? And I go, look at me. And he was like, and he looked at me and I go, I won't tell you the shit what I did.
I tried that, but they go, I don't know which eye to look at. She's like, look at me. And then she just dries up immediately. Like, fuck. God damn it.
I would laugh immediately at all this shit.
She's experienced. She's like, look at me, and you go. She's got a highlighter, so it's easy. There we go. Up too far. No, you're cross-eyed.
I saw a cross-eyed girl on Tinder once.
Oh God, I found one on Grindr, but yeah, they're
crazy. I only got to see her for a second. I was swiping so fast, but I regretted it. I was like, fuck, that's a girl that I like. I've never said this before, but like that's a girl I could have been like, yeah, let me borrow your car, and she would have been like, all right. Like, never tried to borrow a chick's car, but I like that girl. I could have been like, yo, let me see your keys.
There's a girl with no arms.
okay, but you come back, okay? I love you, Michael.
The front end's all dented up because she hits everything.
Yeah, how's she gonna know what I did?
There's a fucking human hair sticking out of the grill.
What do you need it for? Bitch, you're cross-eyed. Give me the keys.
What are these teeth that are rolling around in your windshield wipers? Crayons.
They're never gonna let me be on that board of directors for that cross-eyed school now. Do cross-eyed kids have to go to us? No, they don't. I saw them at regular school.
I don't know, Luke. No. I'm kidding.
There's a chick with no arms, and I saw her a whole bunch of times, and now she like caught on. She kind of went viral because she's hot, and she lost her arms in like a car accident. But her whole thing is just making fun of her. It's like pros, like I make a mean cookie, and like cons, like clapping and shit. She like roast, dude. She was so funny. I was like, this chick's amazing. And then I started seeing her like this was like years ago, and then I started seeing her like on like like TikToks and internets and shit. Like people would like on Twitter, they would like have a screen cap of her profile and just be like, this chick's fucking hilarious. And like I started getting on, and I was like, that's good. At least she's got a fucking sense of humor. But she was really goddamn funny.
If you can fucking pull off a sense of humor with that kind of shit, as a woman, she'll
I swiped right on her. I was like, I want to fucking hang out with this chick,
right?
Regardless.
That's
I won't expect the hand job, of course. Oh, good.
Give me the Chappelle special.
Yeah.
What about you? Do you do pretty well?
What,
do you ever use that thing for fucking pleasure?
my lisp? I mean, you know.
No, your fucking nose. Yeah, your fucking lisp.
Yeah, I'm banging my gym trainer right now. I'm trying to get off the abs, dude.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
No shit.
Yeah, she's taller than me too, so I'm pretty happy.
She
about
hot?
that. I'll show you after. She's thick, dude. She's fucking thick.
I was gonna say it almost doesn't matter. Like Jim, the body will make up for the fucking face almost no matter what. But usually they're at least mildly attractive, or they don't get hired.
No, she is. She's
which is a good policy.
A dancer. Yeah.
Wait, so I have a question.
Rhythm
now.
is a
How
dancer.
did you shoot the shot? 'Cause she works out at your gym, or she's a trainer. She trains
She's
you.
a trainer at the gym, and we'd always talked like whatever. There's time in the morning. It's a small class, so like there was always time in the morning. To
Literally.
And then
Half off.
I always kind of got the vibe, and then eventually I just like slid into DMs.
What was the vibe?
So DMs, okay.
We've always been like flirty and fun and like whatever, like just bullshit around at the beginning of class and after class.
You spit on her, and she's like, "I don't mind."
It's a class though. It's not a gym. It's a group class where you can you kind of chat with everybody before and after.
Yeah,
'Cause
it's like other people.
I always felt like hot chicks at the gym. Like even if you get a little bit of energy, a little bit of in between. Like there's no real in. It's very like you know what I want. It's to just be like, hey, I've seen you working out, and that's why I'm talking to you now. You know, like it's. I don't know how to fuck. That's so
Does
weird.
anyone
It's so
not
hard
know?
to do. They all have fucking headphones in all the time. So
And-
you got to come up and be like, hey, can I?
That's
And
It's like,
they're
besides eating, I don't know
so-
another time to bother
They're
someone more.
so hot in the gym. It's there's no way to be smooth about this at all.
well. This is a gym where it's like HIIT training, so it's all like, all right, here's the workout for the day.
Ike Turner used to teach that, I believe.
By the way, your fucking Instagram post, bro, you're just on it all day, dog. That shit is
Thank you.
impressive.
Nonstop.
Thank you. And Uncle Luke, too.
But no, it's all just like it's almost like a version of CrossFit, pretty much, where it's like it's all planned out and they tell you to do it. So no one's wearing headphones and they just play music the whole time. So like you can talk in the beginning and you can talk afterwards because you see kind of the same people every day. But and it's also a more expensive gym, so you weed out a lot of the creepers.
Did you slid in her DMs? How did you connect with her on it? Did you find her?
We've openly I'll be like, yeah, you know,
what's your Instagram? Like you guys all kind of connect somehow. So
yeah.
She said, "Sir, do you mind if I use your yoga mat?" Oh, that's your tongue.
It's so thick. It doesn't.
Must have been out in the rain.
My knees don't hurt when I do the downward dog.
Let's spill a bottle of water on it.
I've never felt this good in baby pose.
You know what you got to do when Floor's Lava's on? You got to be like Bob Crane. He used to do in the bar. He'd be like, hey, can you put on Netflix for the TV in the class? He'd be like, oh, son of a gun, I can't believe I'm on.
I've done that before.
That's great.
Oh, you had the opportunity to. It's good.
Not
yeah.
only we get pussy, but then the fucking bar says, like, oh, I gotta drink something. I'm so depressed. This is awful. Please.
Yeah. What were we saying?
Good for
Hey,
you.
well, that's good
great.
that she likes you. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Oh yeah, no, it worked out. And like the nice thing is like when you talk to them beforehand, like you kind of know their situation. So like she knew mine, and like she had saw me go through a relationship and like all this shit. So like we kind of like knew each other's backstory. And I'm like, yeah, you know, I'm kind of just like I was like subtly throwing shit in like, yeah, right now I'm just like not trying to have another relationship. I just got out of a bunch of them, so I'm just like trying to chill. So like that was already before I even slid the DMs. That was already established.
Right.
So then like when I got in there, I just like, yeah, you know, I'm down to hook up, but like I'm not looking for it, and it was just like perfect.
Good for you.
So,
Fuck yeah.
yeah.
I love it when a plan comes together.
He noticed there was a portrait in the fucking locker room where his locker was with eyes that fucking darted back. It just kept moving to whatever locker Mitchell was at.
Whatever works,
who's
dude.
this lady on the wall?
Dude, I wish you understood how hard it is to meet a girl in person as a guy.
I wish I
Yeah.
did. Too.
It's just, it's miserable. But if it happens, it's the best thing.
Well, you got him falling off the gay
What's his name?
stages in
What's the rich Australian kid name that he used to be in the sea? He tried to be a seal and he couldn't, but now he just gets
Dan
pussy.
Bilzerian.
That guy has he I heard him in a fucking interview one time, and he basically lays it out the best way. He's like, you have to create a life where they come to you, because trying to approach women, he's like, yeah, you can get good at rejection, but he's like, why would you want to fucking be rejected all day long and constantly trying to prove yourself? You have to create a lifestyle where these bitches see your value and they come to you. They at least peacock themselves for you, and you don't have to do any of the peacocking because your life is so dope. They're just like, I want to be
on my cock.
yeah. Cock
Well,
being.
ideally, if you want to get pussy in comedy, that's how you do it. It's like eventually when you get funny enough, they slide in your DMs and it's perfect. But
She got a bush.
no. I do like a bush, though.
Bush. Me too.
do like
Thank
a-
God.
Let's be specific though. We like a good bush.
Yeah, like a Dorito chip. Yeah.
Tamed.
Not a Margot Kidder bush, just a nice little trim.
Landing strips.
Yeah.
Yeah, not Michael's mouth. Yeah.
Yeah.
I even like a welcome mat. I can do like a welcome mat. I can do
A
like
welcome
good,
mat?
Yeah.
Does it say welcome?
If she's a
Spin
good
it
girl, it
around. It
does.
says goodbye on the other
Doesn't
side.
matter. Doesn't matter. I'm coming in anyway.
Wipe your paws.
It just says welcome.
Yeah.
Anyways, man, I fucking love you. Thank you for everything you do. I always appreciate the spots, dude. And I just wanted to say too that you did an hour and you
That's
have
awesome.
my fucking respect, bro.
Thanks, man.
And you did a good hour. That was
Thanks.
fucking
Was it all
awesome
written or was it
shit.
crowd work?
No,
Both?
it was all written. It was
No
all written.
shit.
There was a lot of like little shit like talk about writing on stage when you get a good crowd and you just end up like little nuances and shit with like it's like watching someone that the crowd when the crowd you watch someone who they're not just like doing a set, the crowd's there for them.
Yeah.
They get into a zone where it's like they're playful and they're talking about shit they didn't think about and they're riffing off little
I love those.
bullshit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
was
I
awesome.
kind of found myself in that zone, but no, it was all written, and I was going fast too. I ended up doing just under like 52 minutes. If I would have slowed down like a cunt here, it would have been like an hour. But I was.
It always goes like that.
Solid, man.
Yep.
But
It was
anyways,
great.
so thanks again, and rapid fire comedy, everybody.
Yeah.
I'll post links on it on all the social media shit. It's a great thing.
Thanks for having me on too, man. I fucking hate doing podcasts.
Unplug
Oh, we never hit record. Something
the whole time. Any shows coming up? Anything like that?
I'll be at Genghis Cohen this Wednesday. When do you guys drop this episode? When do you?
It should
Wednesday.
be the episode should be up on Spotify tomorrow, and then on YouTube on Wednesday.
Here's the big thing. If you're in San Diego, we're gonna be in San Diego on the 24th.
Are we?
Don't forget, motherfucker.
June
I
or
didn't get
it's got to be
that.
June. Right?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's June. It's June.
Okay.
Sorry, yeah, I should have specified. What the fuck's the day's like 23rd?
23rd today. Yes.
Yeah. June 24th, we're in San Diego at Rebrew, and that show's gonna be fucking dope.
Sweet, I'm there.
It's gonna be wild.
All right, on my left.
At Uncle Luke 2 on Instagram, Laugh on the 405 podcast.
All right, on my left.
At Mitchell Verzi at Verzi Triplets. Floor is Lava 2 comes out June 3rd. Our Dirty 30. Can't wait.
Congrats, man. That's
Plug your
thank you,
podcast.
thank you. Oh, yeah. Verzi Triplet Show is on YouTube on all
Yes.
platforms. And then, we're going to be doing The Tour is Lava is coming out in the fall. I know you love or hate that name, but whatever. Fuck it.
You guys are so good. I gotta get better at plugging shit. I'm just like, yeah, life sucks, but it's cool sometimes. Fucking check me out if you find me.
And new merch. We got new merch on website, too.
Ooh.
So, sorry. A bunch of
yeah.
shit. We've been fucking taking forever, but.
Sweet, brother. All right, I'll be at the North End on June 10th, and I've got more gigs coming. It's going to be Pride, so I'll have a bunch of gay shit on. And anyways, again, Rapid Fire Comedy, donate, love
Trying
us.
to raise 50 grand for a van, man.
Fuck yeah, help us get there, guys. And love you. Take it easy. Luke, take it away.
I don't know no better, so let's blame the weather. 'Cause I got no care when I hit my groove. 'Cause I got no care when I hit my groove. Well, my music's rolling, I'm moving to that kick and swing, and I put Zeppelin on when I feel the blues. I put Zeppelin on when I feel the blues. Say you might lose your mind if you don't find the time to lose your fucking mind and just have a good time. Oh, even have a real good time. shake it, shake it.